Senate boycott is over, but the work to pass more than 100 backlogged bills before 11:59 tomorrow night is just getting started. Fox 12's Marja Martinez was in the Senate chambers when all but 3 of the Republican senators, dubbed the Oregon 11, made their return after a protest that lasted more than a week. And as Marja tells us, despite the truce between the two parties, tension at the Capitol is still high.
The pressure really is on. Now that Senate Republicans are back, the House and the Senate have less than 36 hours to vote on 34 budget bills and dozens of policy bills.
It feels great to be back in Oregon. To be back here, I'm not real thrilled, but hey.
One by one, Oregon Senate Republicans returned to the Senate floor Saturday for their first session in a week and a half.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
The minority party left the state to block a vote on House Bill 2020, which would put a cap on greenhouse emissions. As of Saturday morning, all but 3 Senate Republicans were back. Their first order of business, HB 2020, the bill that prompted the tumultuous boycott.
I move that House Bill 2020 be taken.
Majority Leader Ginny Burdick motioning to have it moved to committee, killing the bill. And though it's a win for Republicans, their boycott put the legislative session behind schedule.
We got forest fires to take care of. And so we need to approve the budgets for that. So I'm glad the guys are back, and I'm grateful that they left.
Constituents, colleagues, and lobbyists happy work is once again underway.
The day that the walkout started, our bill was going to be voted on.
Josh Balk with the Oregon Humane Society was relieved to see the bill he lobbied for finally get a vote. It passed. Also relieved, freshman lawmaker Daniel Bonham, who says the Senate boycott put the House of Representatives behind too. Normally, once the Senate votes on a Senate bill, it moves to the House and vice versa. According to Bonham, the House ran out of bills to vote on Thursday. But they're back to work now that the Senate pushed play on this legislative cycle.
They've been on the floor for about an hour and 10 minutes, and they've been through about 20 bills. So at this pace, I think they will get through it.
Back at the Senate offices, we asked Thatcher whether the return of the Oregon 11 means the two parties are bearing the hatchet.
I think eventually. I don't know if today's that day.
The 2019 legislative session ends at 11:59 on Sunday night, so it's a race to the finish here. If they don't make the deadline, all bills die, but they can extend the session with a supermajority vote in both parties, or Governor Kate Brown can call for a special session. Reporting from Salem, Marja Martinez, Fox 12 Oregon.